There is a fatigue spreading through the world today, not the tiredness that sleep can fix, but a deeper exhaustion, a heaviness that sits behind your eyes, a restlessness that follows you through your day, a quiet feeling that life is slipping out of your hands. The Stoics understood this feeling. They lived through war, famine, loss, betrayal, collapse, yet they were not crushed by the weight of the world. Why? Because they learned something we've forgotten. Peace is not found in a calm world, but in a calm mind. And in a time where the world feels chaotic, Stoicism becomes more than philosophy. It becomes a survival skill. People think Stoicism is emotionless, but Stoics were not cold. They were strong. They didn't run from emotions. They mastered them. When Marcus Aurelius wrote his Meditations, the world was on fire. Plague, rebellion, death. The weight of an empire pressed against his shoulders. Yet he wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is where Stoicism begins, the shift from reacting to responding, from being tossed by waves to becoming the anchor. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Think about your anxiety, your overthinking, your stress. How much of it is based on reality, and how much comes from scenarios in your head? The Stoics believed pain is real. Suffering is optional. Pain is what happens to you. Suffering is the story you tell yourself about it. The world is full of storms, but suffering happens when you become the storm. Stoicism's most powerful idea is also the simplest. There are things you can control and things you cannot. Wisdom is knowing the difference. You cannot control other people, what they think, the past, the future, the economy, trends, fate, the unexpected. But you can control your attitude, your choices, your discipline, your habits, your reactions, your breath, your integrity, your presence. Imagine the weight that would fall from your shoulders if you stopped trying to control what you never could. This is Stoic freedom, to focus only on what is truly yours. The Stoics practiced a form of stillness that the modern world has forgotten. Not meditation as escape, but meditation as clarity. Every morning, Marcus Aurelius would wake before the sun and write reminders to himself. What can I control? What can I let go? What kind of person will I be today? He wasn't journaling to be productive. He was journaling to be present. Stillness is not the absence of movement. It is the mastery of your inner world amid external chaos. When you practice stillness, you stop being a slave to urgency, to noise, to chaos, to fear. Stoics saw obstacles differently. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The obstacle is the way," meaning the thing you're avoiding is the thing that will make you stronger. The challenge you fear is the doorway to growth. The pain you run from contains the lesson you need. Instead of saying, "Why is this happening to me?" a Stoic says, "What is this trying to teach me?" Life becomes less frightening when everything becomes a teacher. Stoics believed in deep compassion. Epictetus wrote, "You cannot teach a man anything if you despise him." Stoics practiced love not as emotion, but as action. They believed in kindness, empathy, patience, forgiveness, not because the world deserves it, but because you deserve the peace that comes with a gentle heart. To hate is easy. To love with wisdom is strength. Seneca wrote, "Life is long if you know how to use it, but most people never live. They exist. They drift. They replay the past. They anticipate the future. They drown in noise." Stoicism brings you back to the only place that is real, the present moment. This moment is your life. This breath is your life. This second is your life. Everything else is memory or imagination. The Stoics teach, if you can master this moment, you can master your life. Take a breath. The Stoics believed that peace is always one thought away. The thought is this: what do I control right now? Not tomorrow, not someday, but now. If you choose clarity over confusion, discipline over escape, virtue over impulse, presence over noise, then chaos cannot touch you, because the person who controls their mind cannot be controlled by the world. That is Stoic strength. That is Stoic peace, and it is available to you right now.